We got a bunch of packages in the mail. Let's open them up. What is up, everybody? How are you doing? I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel, and I got a bunch of movies in from the mail, from Amazon, from local sellers, from Facebook Marketplace, from eBay, and let's open them up. Got the Canadian flag in the background because I am Canadian, and we also got a bunch of Canadian films. I think one of them isn't, but I'm pretty sure a lot of these are a lot of Denis Villeneuve films, a lot of his earlier films that I've really been meaning to check out that are on streaming services. I will give it that, but it's just I kind of want to own them physically because Denis Villeneuve, besides James Cameron, Denis Villeneuve is probably the biggest Canadian filmmaker at this time. If I'm missing someone, I'll probably not remember, but right now James Cameron from Ontario, and then you got Denis Villeneuve from Quebec. So we got a bunch of private stuff, and then we got from Amazon. So let's open them up. Actually, no, this was from Amazon, but this is from like a private seller from Amazon. So yeah, anyways, let's open up the one that I know is not a Denis Villeneuve film, because this film was hot. Everyone was, because of certain censorship issues, the physical release that came out in 2012, the 20th Century Fox version of this film, was going for an absorbent amount of money, $100, $200, $300 on eBay. But thankfully, here in Canada, or I believe it got a restock on Amazon, and it was like for like $10. So that, you know what, I'll get it. Decided to pick this up, still wrapped in the cellophane, not used, because a lot of those copies are going for hundreds of bucks for used. That is The French Connection on 4K, on standard Blu-ray. Now, I know the hype for this film died down a lot, but I remember for a certain time, for a couple of weeks, everyone was like, dude, you gotta pick it up. Thank God I had this on Blu-ray, or else I would have had the watch the censored version on Disney Plus or whatever, HBO Max, whatever they're showing on, because this is 20th Century Fox, and Disney bought 20th Century Fox, and I originally thought that censored mean like there's probably like a lot of the film removed or something like that, but no, I researched a bit of it, and it's like racial slurs have been removed. I know there's a few, because I haven't watched this movie. I think I watched the first 20 minutes or so when Roy Scheider and Gene Hackman were like scoping out that guy, and he goes to like the bakery, whatever. And that's basically the most I've seen it, because every time I try to watch this movie, I'm like dead tired, and I'm like, I'll finish it later, and I never get around to finishing it. But thankfully now I have the physical version on Blu-ray, and I have a slipcover that I'm making that's based off this design, and then I want to make another one that has more of an artistic vibe, but the one I have so far is based on this design. So yeah, The French Connection, first pickup. This is the Filmmaker's Signature Series. I don't know if they made any more of the Filmmaker Signature Series, but I heard really good things about this. William Friedkin's French Connection. I heard there was like a couple sequels or something, and that Gene Hackman's in it as well. But yeah, I decided to pick this up when I got a restock on Amazon for $10. Pretty heckin' good, yeah, I heard fantastic things about the film itself, so I had to pick it up. I knew I had to pick it up eventually because my friend was so gung-ho about The French Connection, so I decided to pick it up. $10, not too shabby, especially for a brand new Blu-ray that was in high demand. So yeah, and then as soon as I finished it, as soon as I bought it, like an hour later, it was already sold out. So yeah, The French Connection. This is the uncensored version from 20th Century Fox. This is the latest version. I know there was a previous release that came out in 2007 or 2008 or something, but this I think has a new restoration, or new high definition master, supervised by director William Friedkin and cinematographer. So that will hopefully look good. I heard something that this is a bit of a sham, because I heard this has a more neutral color tone. The other one, or it could be the opposite, but I know one release has a neutral color tone where it looks good, but like it's not what the director wanted. I remember William Friedkin or Owen Roijman being super pissy about it. I'm assuming that's the last one, but so I'm guessing this one is the more colder look, like Heat. It has a lot of blue overtones, or it has a lot more of a colder tone to it, which is what Friedkin wanted. So I believe that's this version, because if it is a new high definition master supervised by the filmmaker and the cinematographer, I'm pretty sure that's what this is. So who knows? Anyways, yeah, first pickup is The French Connection. And now the next one I got also from Amazon. I already opened it up and watched it because I kind of waited a couple weeks for everything to come in and then make a video, because I feel like it's pointless to pick up one thing. Hey, I got something in the mail, and then do like a quick video. I know I like to do more longer videos just to hang out with you guys, because I know when I watch, or when I was watching, or when I am watching Blu-ray content, I don't like little quick snappy videos, even though those are cool and I appreciate those. For me, I like a more podcasty, chill vibe, hanging out with the friends and that kind of stuff, right? Like, you don't go to a bar with your friends, take 5 shots, and then go home. You chill out, you have a beer, you have a cocktail, you hang around, you get some fries, you talk about the game, you watch something, that kind of stuff. That's what I like my vibe of the videos. That's what I want my vibe for my videos to be like. So then the next pickup, these are the Denis Villeneuve films. I heard really good things about this. I've seen the first half, but again, it was on Amazon Prime. I'm like, you know what? I really like this film. I want to get on physical and finish the film in 1080p in full HD uncompressed Blu-ray, and that is Denis Villeneuve's Enemy. This is the Canadian release. I kind of like the American release better, where it has that silhouette of the painting or whatever, the spray paint silhouette of a guy. That looked really cool. This one is okay. I just don't. There's not much artistic value besides Jake Gyllenhaal with the city of Toronto in the background. So that's really cool. Again, I love homages to my hometown. So yeah, Toronto. And this spider creature is an homage to something in Ottawa, which is very, very cool. Very Canadian of a film. So that's why I really appreciate my area. Like he'll be walking around and there'll be like a video store that I recognize, or like the streets that I recognize. Like, holy shit, I used to go there when I was a kid. It's like, it's insane. So that's why this is the no way home of Canadians, or Torontonians specifically, because you recognize all the streets and all the references and all the places. So yeah, Enemy, fantastic film so far. I'm so glad to own it on Blu-ray. Here's the disc on the inside. So yeah, boom, Enemy. Do you know your enemy? And then next pickup is, I believe this is his first film or his very earliest film, and that is Incendies. This is completely in French, and I heard really good things about this film. I still don't know what this is about. I got it used on eBay for, I believe, like $10 or whatever, but this is hard to come by. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So yeah, Incendies on Blu-ray. Heard really good things about it. This was reviewed on the Sardonicast podcast, so I want to check that out when I finish this review or this video. But yeah, I'm really excited to check this out. This is all in French. There's no English whatsoever. Is there a flip side? No, there's not even a flip side, because here in Canada, on the inserts, you'll have English and a bit of French, and then on the other side, if you flip it around, it's completely French. But here, it's completely in French. There's no English whatsoever. Yeah, there's no English whatsoever. If you can read the words, it's all French. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get around the menus if it's all in French. It shouldn't be. I don't believe so. But, yeah, Incendies on Blu-ray. Even though I should know. I want to learn how to speak fluent French one day. But, and then the last pickup here, opening it up. This is still sealed. Okay, that's cool. I got this in today, and that is Polytechnique. This is a Denis Villeneuve film, again, about the school shooting in Quebec. Basically, this guy, I think it was an incel or something like that, and he was anti-feminist, all that kind of stuff, and he basically raged out. And this is like one of the earliest like big school shootings here in Canada, 1989, I believe, or 87, 89, and a lot of like, stigma in the media saying that this wasn't based on hatred of women, that kind of stuff, even though if you read his manifestos and that kind of stuff. So a very dark tale. I wouldn't say a crime thriller, but it's a thriller, and it's a tragedy, and Denis Villeneuve is just really good at conveying really dark tones. Like if you've seen Prisoners, like he's able to encapsulate anxiety and depression and just darkness, and he's able to make it artistic, and it is able to talk about certain subjects without it being overly like exploitative and that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited to check out Polytechnique by Denis Villeneuve. This is in English and all that kind of stuff. Nine Prix Genie awards. So yeah, I've heard really good things about this film, and I'm really interested about the source material. This is a telefilm, so this is fully funded from the government of Canada. So this should be an interesting watch. Probably not a rewatch, but as the more Denis Villeneuve films I watch, the more he's slowly becoming my favorite modern day director. So and he's gone on to make like really big films. Like I think he's our generation's James Cameron, even though he's a bit older, not a bit older than James Cameron, but like he's not like a 20-year-old up and coming, like a 30-year-old up and coming director, but he's still young enough to where he still has years and years and years of great films like Dune, Blade Runner 2049, a lot of really big films. So really excited to see the future of Canadian filmmaking, and I'm very, very excited. So I decided to increase my collection of Denis Villeneuve films. I already have Prisoners, and I have Blade Runner 2049, and I have Dune. So every Canadian filmmaking I always want to support, even though I guess now he's in America or the United States and he's being funded by, American sources and that kind of stuff. But, it's good to support the homeboy. I'm not like a hipster when it's like as soon as your favorite artist becomes big, you're like, I don't like him now because he doesn't, have micro budget filmmaking, and he doesn't live in Canada anymore. Actually, I don't know if he still lives in Quebec or not. But anyways, yeah, so those are the pickups. Got 3 Denis Villeneuve films and the highly sought after French Connection. So those are today's pickups. Let me know down below, do you guys pick up anything today? Get anything in the mail? I want to know what you guys got. Anyways, if you enjoyed this little pickup video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much for spending time with me. Again, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe. It's free, but it means a whole lot to me. Anyways, until I see you guys next time, please have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Again, and please stay safe. God bless. Peace. Cheers. Long live physical media. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.